Welcome, Orgle Nation. There we go. I got rid of my echo. We've had all sorts of technical issues. My apologies. We've had all sorts of technical issues. And we just lost Anna for a sec, but she's back. There we are. We have an amazing discussion tonight with two amazing professionals. And true that they kind of do this in their as their second activity, but they're very good at it. And of course, you guys know Anna from Folkenstal, and you guys all know, of course, Matt Ryan from our Dark Matter community. And hopefully we will have, if I didn't start too late, Gap Stargate will be coming in to join us as well. Let me just make sure. Okay. And we had a great discussion last night with Dark Matter Monday. Thursday we have Thursday we start our Orville review, which should be a lot of fun. So Thursday we're going to have Katie, Kareen, ETEP, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Hello, Pflugerville. Hello, Darius. Hello, Gap. Hopefully, Gap will be able to join us. I didn't start too late. Hello, Celine. Hello, everybody who is with us. And let me introduce the young ladies first. Hello, Kai. She is, of course, as you guys know, she's from Switzerland, and she did one of the best initial cosplays ever done of the Orville uniform. Welcome, Anna from Folkenstal. Welcome, Anna.
Hello, PJ. Hello, chat. Hello, everyone.
How are you? It's so good to have you back.
Thank you for the invite again. Fun to be back.
Well, yeah, we had a lot of fun last time you were here, and you joined us. You also joined us for I forget what it was, for another stream. But today, you joined us.
Stream, yeah.
I forgot what it was. What was it that you joined us for?
I think it was for the ladies stream, but I don't know about what it was.
Okay. But today we're here to talk about Anna's work again. Hello, Celine. Hello, Michael Weir. Hello, Troy. Good to see you guys. Don't tell my boss I'm here. Oh, he's still working. Okay.
Ooh.
I want to introduce the other main guest for the evening. And Gap, you can tell me when you're ready to come in. Just give me the in the private chat. Let me know you're ready. And of course, Matt Ryan from the UK with his amazing Dark Matter replicas, and he's working on new stuff. Hello, Matt. Welcome.
Hello. Hi, Anna. Hi, PJ. Hi, chat.
Hello.
Yeah, we had some Matt. So Matt made it on Dark Matter Monday with us, and he was showing off his Bubba gun. And since Bubba, there's more news, huh? There's more stuff.
Yeah, we've done the handgun as well, and I'll be working on the one of the rifles next. So yeah, as soon as life gives me 10 minutes to have a go.
Awesome. And Gap, use your headphones. Then you won't hear the echo. And alrighty. So Anna? I mean, Anna's been more involved in this for a longer time. How did you? Let me just ask Matt real quick before we begin with Anna. Matt, how did you decide to go ahead and make Bubba? which is kind of really that's kind of what started it all, right?
It is. We were in lockdown, obviously, with the COVID thing, and I manage, or I used to manage, a plumber's merchant, which has lots of pipe in it, and I was just messing around one day. I thought, these two square pieces of pipe, stick them together, it looks like Bubba. And about 6 months later, because I thought I was going to get locked down, but I wasn't. I had to work through, and so it was only done over sort of an hour and a half a night, and 6 months later, I ended up with this. So, never made anything before. I don't know whether I was using the right tools. I don't know what most of my tools are called, to be honest. But yeah, it was fun, and I recommend anyone, whether it works out or not, to have a go.
Now, you did one better because your gun is actually has the lights, right? Compared to the real Bubba, right?
It does. It's kind of two-sided. On one side, once Five's killed everyone, we can have disco Bubba, and we can all have a party. And we're just. Once I've trashed the kitchen.
Whoops.
It's okay.
Oh yes. The other side, the trigger works.
Wow.
So.
Oh wow.
So, yeah.
That's huge. Nice. It looks huge. It must be the angle of the camera because it looks even bigger today. Yeah,
it's about the same height as my daughter, who is now on the floor in the kitchen laughing, wetting herself.
It's a great blooper, right, Molly?
It is, Molly. She said it's a great blooper. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is apparently. But yeah, no, it's good. It weighs. Joe asked me on the Monday how much it weighed, and I didn't know. It weighs 13.8 pounds.
That's not bad.
It does feel like a proper weapon, but not And the other thing I beat Joe on is Joe always said that he wouldn't have the stand working, and I got the stand working.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, just to get one up on Joe. Well, that took a long time to stand just to get it to hold the weight. But yeah, I just recommend anyone to have a play around. It's the third version of it. The other two were absolutely rubbish and a firewood, so it didn't work out well the first time.
It is impressive, definitely impressive.
Well, it's basically made out of plywood. Lengths of that.
That's the square pipe that you were initially inspired you.
Yeah, this is all I've got left. The other inspiration was I had to clear the crap out of my shed, and I don't like doing that, so I said I'll make something. so and the barrels are just the length of tube. So
wow.
So yeah, it's
And now, how long did it take you to make that?
I started it in lockdown, and I think I finished it a month before my birthday, or 6 weeks when I first put it on Twitter. So I was on Dark Monday in October on my birthday. So so it took a good 6 months, I think.
Awesome. And Gap Stargate is I was about to bring in him, and he just dropped. Okay. It's a strange night. Okay. So Michael, right? I want one. I mean, I'm going to ask both of you this question. And Michael, Matt, are you thinking about, taking commissions or orders?
It's hard because I do 12-hour shifts. So I literally get home and have a couple of hours before bedtime. I do need to make another one because I want to get the barrels closer together.
Oh wow!
Because that annoys me because I think they're too far apart. And my next job will be making another one of these, which is the sort of general dark matter gun. Just because I think I need two of them. So yeah, but if I get organised enough. Yeah, I'd be up for making commissions.
Awesome. Okay, Gap. I'm sorry. Go, Anna. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, definitely nice if you accept commissions and everything. I You asked me the same, right, PJ?
Yeah, I want to start. So I want to start with you, and I want to start with you, Anne. I'm going to let me just bring in Gap. He's ready to go, and you guys all
Okay.
know Gap Stargate from our community, our Stargate Dark Matter community. He's been making the promos. Gap has a new channel that's going to be starting soon. And welcome, Gap Stargate. Good to see you, my friend, or not see you.
Hey,
Hello.
hello, everybody. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
showing my face. I didn't comb my hair
Oh, no.
today.
That's okay.
Oh.
I'm glad you could join us, Gap. We've all been on this wonderful ride together with Joe and Dark Matter, and I'm glad. Any word on your new channel, Gap? When that might be?
Hopefully within the next month. I've got a few celebrity interviews lined up, and I've got to,
Wow.
finish my opening, and I'm gonna and my end credits, because I want it to be kind of like Entertainment Tonight show, but it's more like sci-fi entertainment. That's kind of what I'm going for. I want it to look like a real talk show, so to speak.
Awesome. Wow. We're so looking forward to that. He's been telling me about this for a while, so I'm ready to go. Where you watch Gap. So Anna, how did you get in? How did you begin your whole thing? Because you have quite a trajectory with all this. How did you begin?
Oh God. Okay. I was always a little bit creative, but I did start with drawing. So I was drawing since I was a kid, and I think it was in 2011 or 12 when I had this huge art blog, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what to do with my life, no idea. And then everything started actually with the game Skyrim, if everyone knows about this. It's this huge Viking Nordic thing, and started to play it, and I was so inspired. I actually wanted all the props from the game, and I was like, yeah, but where do I get them? I have no idea if I could buy them. And the Bethesda store didn't have any merchandise from the game. I mean, some mugs, shirts, maybe. That's all. And I was like, well, let's try and do something by myself. I don't know if I can do it or not. And that's how it started. Actually, I realized I can do it. I can sculpt. I mean, not perfect, but I can do it somewhat. And that's how I practiced, got better, and everything. And yeah, that's.
So
it's not only Skyrim.
You started just to improve your cosplay, because you have some amazing cosplay.
Yeah, I have a lot of them. Maybe not that much. I think 6, 7 or so. I didn't count really, but I love every costume I have. Yeah.
Celine says it's her son's favorite. That's the one, Skyrim.
Yay!
Right?
Yeah, it's Skyrim. It's the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. That's how it's called.
That's right. Oh, thanks, Philip. Yeah.
Yeah.
And hail Time Prophet indeed. And please share the stream, guys, because this is going to be quite a treat. Tonight's going to be quite a treat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through. I'm going to do what we did last time. I'm going to go to Anna's website, and I think it's best if she walks us through it, because.
Oh God.
It's a brilliant website.
Yeah, you saw it, Matt?
Oh yeah, I could spend a fortune on it.
Oh God, I didn't update the website. Maybe I don't know.
That's okay. But you can also share your screen with us at anything you want to share.
Oh, can I? How do I share it?
If there's a button below that says share with us.
Oh, okay. I need to go to my website. Where is it? Oh God. Okay. Let me just.
I can put up your website if you want, but if you want to share anything else, it's up to you. Whatever you want, you can share it.
I will try. Let me share. Share screen. Okay.
Gap, did you happen to see our first interview with Anna last year, or were you not following us then?
He's gone.
You there, Gap?
Okay, I'm not sure. Well, it has some troubles, I think. Maybe you need to open it.
I will put it up. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, I love your Christmas. Let me show everybody this first. Your Christmas Grogu.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's show. There he is. He's back. Okay. Let's see. Let's show your Christmas Grogu.
Yeah, sorry,
That's
I was
adorable.
having, international connection problem.
That's okay. Look at that, and the ears move and the mouth moves. Wow.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
And by the way, go ahead. I'm sorry, Anna.
No problem. Yeah, that's my puppet. I wanted to go the puppet with the Mandalorian costume. I'm still working on, but the puppet was ready before I did the costume. So I'm just doing these gifts now and then. So yeah, that's the Christmas gift.
And by the way, Anna had Baby Yoda before anybody had Baby Yoda. Like you had it, like seriously, right? You were like, there was like, I mean, we were watching your images, and I don't remember having seen anybody before you.
Yeah, I think when I had him done, I think I saw someone else doing one, but it was still work in progress. So yeah, I think I was the first one online, maybe, I don't know, offline if anyone did one, but yeah, maybe just let's just say the first puppet.
I'd claim it if I were you.
What?
I would definitely claim it. You were the first.
You're the first, yeah. At least in our community. Gap, did you happen to see Anna's first interview with us last year, or were you not connected with us yet? You there, Gap? Gap Stargate. No, he's having trouble.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Raquel. Good to see you. Raquel, I think, was with us when we interviewed you last year. Hello. Thank you. She says hi to you. Thank you, Raquel Briggs. Thank you, my friend.
Hello, Raquel. Hello.
Raquel, by the way, really quick, Raquel has published some stuff, and I just want to make sure that Raquel has the. I want to make sure Raquel has a branch. If you can put in your links to your publication, Raquel. Make sure you have the wrench. And okay, you have a wrench now. Raquel. So please put in your publication, Raquel, if you don't mind. Okay, so let's see. And Time Prophet is working on 3D animations, so he will have to be back to tell us more. Let's see.
Definitely.
Let me make sure I got your website. Is this the right one?
Mine? It's just Folkenstal.com. Very easy. Yeah. I hope.
Yeah. And again, Folkenstal is an original name. Folken means people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And exactly. Stahl means
it's steel, like
steel.
The steel for the people.
Steel for the people. That's right.
I mean, it was important to me that it was Google friendly. So when you type in Folkenstal, it's basically the only person that comes up. So
Yeah, that's true. It comes up really well. Yeah. It was a good idea to make it original, Anna.
yeah,
So Anna's website is yeah, it's very nice. It's beautiful. There's a lot of I mean, you know what? Why don't you tell us what we're looking at right here? This is jewelry.
okay, so I have this. I have these couple of things that I do. So this first you see is actually everything I do. I mean, everything I uploaded. So it's basically just random stuff, my original things from Skyrim to jewelry. But if you click the other tabs, you can see there's Skyrim, there is jewelry, and some other stuff. So yeah, just a little bit organized.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a ride through jewelry first. And thank you, Raquel. I need to learn more about Raquel's publications. But please, you guys all know Raquel. Please go and check out what she has done. If you like Twilight Zone and Edgar Allan Poe, you will love these short stories. So please go check out Raquel Briggs's publications on Amazon and pick one up.
Definitely then.
And Time Prophet asks, is that real amber?
Oh no, it's resin. I mean, could be amber, but it's just really fake amber.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're interested in Jurassic Park and you need something to display your love for it, or just have these little thingies and insects. So yeah.
Yes, she is very talented. Thank you, Raquel. Thanks for dropping in.
Thank you.
And Matt, are you when you get a few more weapons under your belt, you're gonna have to make a website or something.
At some point I will. It's I mean, when you first had me on, I only had a phone. I've never owned a computer. So I got my first ever computer at 48 in I think it was the end of November. So it has been a steep learning curve. But yeah, at some point I'll have to get a website up.
Wow. Legend of Zelda Wolf Link pendant. Wow.
I like that.
That's nice.
That is awesome.
Thank you. Well, sometimes
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Well, this exactly the wolf link pendant. It was just a random guy that asked me if I could do something like this and if he could commission me. And I was like, oh God, this would cost too much just to really commission me. And I was like, okay, listen, I will do my best to do a pendant, but I will put it in my shop and then you can buy it, because it's so much less if you don't commission me. So yeah, there it is.
And no worries, Gap. I know you were having trouble. It's okay. So Gap will be Gap's going to listen. Time Prophet asks, and is that silver or another metal? I hear silver is hardest to work with.
It's actually lead-free pewter, so it's skin friendly if you're not allergic to pewter, because I know silver is, I think sometimes is a problem for people. So I have this pewter and it's really easy to work with. So that's actually a low temp metal.
Okay, wow. And the Ring of Her Sign from Skyrim?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's my favorite, actually.
Oh, yeah? This is your favorite?
Yeah.
That's nice.
So everything werewolves and wolves, that's just in the story, that's just great.
Do you wear these around? Like, do you have any rings on your finger right now? Like any of these rings, I mean.
No, when I want to work, I work every day. I craft every day, so this would be like really in the way for me. But usually I have a pendant, but now I'm in home office, so I don't really care how I look. So I don't have a pendant.
Is it Prophet asks, is it molded or engraved?
That's all molded. All the rings, all the pendants, that's molded, yeah. And metal cast.
I think this Mythosaur pendant is pretty cool. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is this now? This is not a level of because this is very fine work. This is not a level of props that you would get into. Am I correct, Matt?
No, it's I'm very much everybody should have a go because it's good fun sort of level. Yeah, it's I'd love to be that talented, but I couldn't see myself. Well, I never say never, but no, I wouldn't know where to start on that.
Oh.
It's incredible stuff. It's
this glows. This glows. Wow, that's cool. Skyrim glowing torch bug.
Yeah, it's heavy Skyrim inspired stuff here. So yeah.
Yeah, I will post. I'm sorry, I will post Anna's web. Hello, Galinda. Hello, Michael. I will post the web right now. Yeah, it's actually a lot to go through. She has a lot of stuff there. A lot of. How are you? How has COVID been for sales, Anna? Has it been worse or better or?
I think last year it was a little bit difficult with sales. Also, the shipping was a nightmare. I mean, sometimes one day it was, no, we don't ship to the US. Then the other day we don't ship to Germany. And then you just have to constantly check the page of the Swiss Post. It was so confusing. But this year it's better with the shipping. So it's stable, I mean.
Yeah, this is the website. It's Folkenstal.com. And wow. This is pretty cool. This one that's on sale. Hey guys, this is on sale.
This is on sale.
It's a bargain. It's a bargain. Goblin King Jareth Amulet. That looks really. Oh, oops! I click on it. Okay, well, I clicked on it.
No, you bought it.
One click and you buy
it. I bought it. I know, right? That looks amazing.
That is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really heavy. I actually have a raw cast of it, so it's not finished yet, but it's raw. So I need to finish it first. So yeah.
And wow,
it's super heavy. Also, I mean, it's just it's solid. It's really solid pewter.
Wow.
So yeah, there we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And of course, Matt and I are thinking, does it also open bottles?
Oh, I wouldn't try it with it. I don't think so, no.
Wow. There is some new stuff here that I didn't see before.
Oh, yeah, maybe I was creative.
Yeah, you were. You have been creative. You have been creative.
The axe is cool.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's just a small axe, so it's like this big.
How big is this axe? This is like the amulet size.
Yeah. Yeah, about that size.
Wow. Are you Matt? Are you much into fantasy stuff?
Yeah, I like the Lord of the Rings. I like all that sort of thing. It's but yeah, I've not watched an awful lot of TV in my life. I'll be honest. It's I'm sort of catching up on things. You'd be surprised at what I haven't watched yet.
Oh, really? Have you watched the Orville?
I've watched the Orville.
Yeah.
I've watched the Orville. Yeah.
Very good.
Looking forward to season 3.
Yeah. This is very cool. This was, I forget what this was from. I remember this.
It's from Fallout New Vegas.
Oh,
It's a very powerful weapon. So yeah, I just love it.
wow.
Well, most of my website really has fantasy stuff. I mean, I'm inspired by Skyrim and all that shebang. But all the sci-fi, I'm really shy with sci-fi because I know it has to be perfect, especially when you do weapons or armor or something. It just needs to look perfect or people will just, no, that's not right.
I know what you're saying, but we're going to look at your weapons as well, because and by the way, do you want to show us real quick what you're wearing?
Oh, okay.
You want to show us real quick what you're wearing?
I just have the jacket.
Look at that! Wow.
Yeah.
That looks like Seth. That looks like Seth gave it to you, Anna.
Maybe he did. Who knows? No.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
Matt. They were asking you before, Matt, if you were wearing a Dark Matter shirt.
Oh yes. Yeah. Hang on. See it. There you go.
Woo!
Cool.
Yeah, that's in surround sort of widescreen.
Now, have you watched Dark Matter, Anna?
No, not yet. I will. When? What season are we on?
We're starting in our review. We're starting season 3, and season 3 is where they literally got the axe.
Got postponed.
Oh man.
But it looks like Joe's going to revive it. He said something really interesting yesterday, didn't he, Matt?
Okay.
He did. Yeah, he slipped it in there, didn't he? It's yeah. I think something's happening. I think he's going to get a mini series on the go.
Yeah, he's going to get something.
But I think it'll blow up after that. I think a mini series won't be the end of it. Someone will pick it up after that. They have to, I think. So it's too good not to.
How did you start watching Dark Matter, Matt?
Well, it's my other half really told me to get a life. So the thing is, and I'd like to start by saying I'm completely fine now. But I'd sort of had cancer 10 years ago, and that was quite easy to get over and get cured of. But the getting over wasn't, and I was just working and working and working. And I wasn't happy, and she just said, you know what, work out what you like and just do it. And what she didn't account for was that I like sort of heavy metal and sci-fi, so which she doesn't. But I literally sat down one afternoon and I put the Sci-Fi Channel on, and I don't know the episode, but it was the Raza crew backing through a door on the Raza, firing their weapons through the door. And after 1 minute, I thought this looks too good, and I started from season 1 and I watched it all the way through, and it was cancelled that year. So I actually started watching it when season 3 was out.
Wow! But, we're glad you're okay now. That's good.
Yes, I literally 2 months ago I was 10 years free. So
wow.
So it's
awesome, that's amazing. That's great.
Yeah, it's kicked its ass really. So yeah, it was all good. But yeah, I've never really watched a lot of TV. I've never really been in control of the remote. Let's say wherever I've lived. So yeah, which is why my YouTube channel is called 3 Decade Do Over, because I figure when I was 18 was the last time I was watching what I wanted to watch.
And Bonnie Taylor Beats says she loves the jacket, Anna. It's amazing.
Cool. Oh, thank you.
do you want to tell? Why don't you tell us again how you actually got it together? How did you get the jacket together?
So yeah, I wanted to have this
You made this,
jacket.
right?
I made the batch. Where is it? There it is. I made the batch. I mean, I sculpted it, molded it, and then cast it in resin, and made the shoulder pads too. And the jacket is made from a friend. She's in Austria, and she's a seamstress. And I gave her the references from the jacket, original jacket from the Orville. It was, so a friend works at the set, and he was like, I can snag a couple of pictures for you. There it is. Click, click, click. I have the green jacket, but it's basically the same like the red jacket. So I just had to structure all of the how it looks inside, outside. So I had all the details, and I gave the references to the girl in Austria, and there we go. She made the jacket.
Wow. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. You could have a bit part in the show.
What is that? A bird? Oh, I thought I heard a bird or something. I'm sorry.
A bird?
I was hearing like a bird in the background. I thought one of you guys had a bird or something.
I've got fish.
Oh.
Cats and shrimps.
And hello, Darius. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, Darius. Anna reminds me of a young Cynthia Rothrock, the martial arts actor. Oh, interesting.
Okay, I have no idea, but
you'll have to look her up. We'll have to look up.
Okay, I will. Definitely will.
And getting back to Anna's. There we go. And we're gonna talk about what's up at the top. We're gonna talk about the graphic novel in a little bit.
Oh,
and you're like crazy creative, Anna. You're like, wow, you're like all over the place.
I know some people hate me because I'm so creative sometimes, but I just can't help. It's just like I have so many ideas in my head, and they need to get out there. So yeah.
These are lamps, Anna?
These are just like these gem holders, but I could cast an LED inside with batteries at the bottom. I could do this, but these are just like holders without the LED.
Gotcha.
I don't have one here right now, or maybe wait. I think I have.
I remember this thing. I remember the Skyrim gem holder. I remember that. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
The plaque is awesome.
That's one of them, but just in a bowl.
Wow. Guys, by the way, whenever you need to buy someone a gift, think about Anna's website, or whenever you need to buy yourself a gift. Sometimes you need to buy yourself a gift.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
I also see that there are some reduced prices here for some of these objects. This looks very cool. I would love to have this, Anna. This is pretty cool. Nordic skies. This is a light. This is a light, huh?
This one is with the LED, yeah. I do have a couple of those, but I don't have. Thanks.
Yeah, I was hearing things. It's really weird.
He's hearing things now. Oh.
And let's see. Wow, this is really cool. Yeah, I would love to have that. I actually think now. Oh, by the way, Anna, when you're talking about the lead in some of the jewelry and stuff, how is it safe?
No, there is actually no lead inside. It's really lead-free pewter.
Oh, lead free. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's lead free. Yeah, no, lead isn't great. So I don't want to have any of it in my jewelry.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are bleeding crown. So this is, what is this? Is this ceramic or what is this? A
This
bleeding crown.
This is mostly resin also. So most of the things I do are sculpted with clay or with self-hardening clay, and then made a mold and I cast them, and the mushrooms are cast as well. The bowl below too, and the burial urn you see is cast as well.
Wow. And of course, Time Prophet has to ask, did you ever build a Stargate?
Let me check. No.
There's a challenge.
That is a challenge.
Yeah.
I can tell you, if you said you could, even if you haven't done it, if you said you could do it, I bet you would have 5 people asking you right off the bat for a Stargate.
I mean, if you have the space and the people and the skill, I'm sure you can do it. But yeah, I don't have the space.
Let's get into and Matt will appreciate this. Let's get into your Titan Orville construction.
Yeah, I have this right here. So there we go.
This is great, and she documented everything she did, Matt. Well, you did kind of too in the video. You did a video, and Anna documented everything how she did. Well, so do you want to tell us how where are you getting this first image, this first 2D image from?
Okay, yeah. So my friend at the Orville set again. I asked him if he could send me some pictures of the Titan, and he was like, "Yeah, sure. Pictures. There we go. References, pictures." And
Wow.
I did this with. I just sketched it. This is just a sketch, and I eyeballed it basically with the references that I got, and just took the paper and started to sketch, and that's the result.
Look what she did with a picture, guys.
See, if I sketched that, it would not look like that. It would probably look like a hairdryer from the 60s or something.
Oh no. Maybe you just have to look at it in your case and just build it if you see the references. That's maybe the one approach for you. I mean, others do it as well.
Yeah, mine is pretty much work it out as I go along, and then just keep redoing it until it's right. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Prophet. I mean, Prophet didn't mean a full size Stargate. He meant like a little, something you could put on your table.
Oh, sure. I mean, I have to check again how it looks. I know what the Stargate is. I mean, I watched Stargate, but that was years ago. And I think I could do one, like a mini thing.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll have to commission you for a Stargate, and if it's full size and it actually takes you to different planets, even better.
Wow, that would be amazing.
If you could get it working to that degree.
Wow.
Do you want to tell us about these steps right here? These where you're putting this plastic. Where are you getting this plastic from?
Yeah, so this plastic is called. I think it has many names. It's foam sheet, Sintra, I think is the name. They're basically like 3 or 5 millimeter thick. And you can bend them, you can cut them, you can heat them up and bend them easier. So that's what I did here, and I use regular foam. That's the white. The gray thing is the Sintra, and the white is just regular foam. Like I think I I don't even know the name anymore, but I think it's cosplay flex foam, something like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I have
Wow.
it actually all documented in there.
Well, this actually helped me build my second handgun, because with Bubba on the trigger guard, I'd been using a candle to melt the plastic, and I set fire to my fingers. I set fire to my workbench.
No.
I pretty much set fire to everything apart from what I wanted to bend.
Oh.
And then when I saw your website and you were saying you used a sort of heater, a blow sort of torch to
Yeah, the heat gun, exactly.
And I thought, what an idiot! I've got a paint stripping gun in the shed.
Oh no!
So I actually went into the shed, and yes, it did bend it without setting fire to anything or filling my shed with toxic fumes. Or so you've really helped me.
Oh wow, awesome.
That's good.
And Anna, Time Prophet asks, is it durable or is the gun fragile? How strong is it?
I wouldn't really drop it from maybe this height. I mean, it could survive, but I think some of the maybe more rigid parts could fall off, chip off, maybe even.
Oh, you have it right there. Hold on one second. Let's show it.
No problem. I mean, like, let me go.
Wow.
There we go.
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
That looks like. Now I have to ask you this. I mean, has Orville Production asked you to do anything for them?
No, never. But it's fine. I mean, they have their prop makers and everything, so they have their people. It's no problem.
Wow. And Galinda, that's okay. You can just listen if it's hard to type. Hope your pinched nerve is doing better. Wow. So I think it's a real treat to see this process. The fact that you documented it is great. And like Matt said, it was helpful for him to watch to see the process.
That's good.
Oh, definitely.
And this is different though from how you constructed your second weapon, right, Matt? It's kind of different the way she went about it, right?
It is, yeah. It's very similar to Bubba because it's got a central part with the things around the outside. So I use plywood, and Anna's used sort of foam. But yeah, the second one, I bought a cheap BB gun and turned that into a replica because I figured the trigger mechanism and the handle was easy to use. So,
well, how long is this process for you, Anna, for making of this weapon, the Titan? How long was it?
I'm not sure, but I think it was. Of course, I didn't work every day, like 8 hours on it. It was maybe 2 hours, then 4 hours the next day. I think I had it ready in maybe 2 weeks, I think.
Well, that's pretty good.
I mean, from start to finish, I think. I'm not sure. You maybe have to check the Instagram post so you can say, okay, she started there and she finished it there.
That's pretty good.
Amazing,
There's projects that I've been working on for months.
Oh, that happens too.
And this is it's a work, and there's a working light in it too, right?
Oh yeah, it is. So I had the references from the Orville friend, and I actually made the light in here, so it's just easy to take out. Let's just take it out. Switch it on.
Oh wow!
Put it back in there, and there we go.
That looks amazing, Anna.
That's brilliant.
That's the light.
That looks great. That looks great. As does the. And what did you use for the Bubba lights, Matt?
That's a bit of a sore point in our house because I bought 4 lots of LED lights for my daughter's bedroom, and all of them ended up in weapons.
Oh.
She does finally have lights in her bedroom now, but yeah, I kept buying them, and yeah, she's pointing at me now. I kept buying them and saying, "Don't worry, we'll put them in your room," and then they ended up in Bubba. So, so yeah, it's just the normal 3 battery LED lights that are in Bubba, and it's just normal fairy lights in the handgun.
Bonnie says, Taylor Beat says, you must have the best Halloween costumes. I think she's referring to Anna.
Oh God.
What do you do for Halloween? But that's a good question.
Well, sadly, in Switzerland, we don't celebrate Halloween, which I hate that we don't celebrate it because it's so much fun. I mean, from all the movies and series I've seen, I think it's a lot of fun. But yeah, the only Halloween party we have is like when you were at conventions during Halloween or after Halloween or before Halloween. So you have the party there basically with your costumes.
Galinda, Galinda says, I depend heavily on pre-props for work. I need to build a social auto hotkey. So are you in the industry, Galinda? You're working with, that's interesting. Let us know more about it. Time Prophet says, I once made a Star Trek tricorder and wired up some LEDs with some resistors. It didn't look as good as that though.
No,
well,
that
I
looks
think
awesome.
it's a start. I mean, maybe you can do one again and compare it with the old one, and you're like, oh wait, I made progress. So
I think just the making is great as well, whether it works or not. I think it's just a great thing to do.
Absolutely.
So,
and Team Raza, Philip, is it Philip or Philippe? It's Philip. Where do you store your props, Matt? He asks.
in the shed. In the shed, because I did think about bringing them in the house, but you just think, well, I'm going to be, are they visible from the windows? Do I really want that knock on the door? And yeah, so they stay in the shed.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Galinda, I'm tech support for video games. That's right. We should talk to you on a different day, Galinda. Tech support for video games. Cool. Wow. Oh, cool. We celebrate Halloween at school in Hungary, Sicily. Oh, yeah, Halloween's been growing in a lot of different countries. It's gotten really big in Spain, for example.
wow.
It's quite big in the UK.
And I'm sorry, Matt, say that again.
It's quite big in the UK, but not really as big as it used to be. I think it's died off.
Not as big as it used to be.
Right? No, but when I was younger, it was all everybody did it. Now it's not so much.
No.
And here we have some close-ups of let's see, some close-ups.
Yeah.
Of Anna in full. That's a wig, right, Anna?
That's a wig, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, look at the that's crazy. That's like you got it off of Alara or something.
Yeah.
Or Tala or Alara.
I actually went for the Tala look because I had all the applications, the makeup applications of her with the ears even.
Wow.
So yeah.
That looks awesome.
Oh, with the ears too?
I don't have them on there, but I think you can find them somewhere, buried in one of the convention pictures, if I find any.
Awesome. And let's see. I want to go back to and again, guys, there's a lot. There is a lot to do stuff, and there's a lot to look at on this website. You might want to check it out. What is the DIY section? Is this? Do you want to tell us a little bit about this? Oh, this is your stuff. This is your book.
Yeah, that's just basically when you want to start out with sculpting, making molds, casting everything. So I have a book there about this, and I have another book about another material called Cosplay Flex. So I have two books basically.
That is awesome. That is awesome, Anna. I think, wow, this is something that people could really enjoy getting, this book.
Yeah, so I wrote everything in German first. I'm not German, I'm Swiss. Just for the record. Because it was easier, of course. And then we translated it. So you have a PDF in English. If you want to buy a book and need the English version.
Wow. That is great. I did that. I don't think you had that last time, right?
I think it was buried in the shop. I have another shop layout, so it looks so much better now than last time. I mean, you can find it very easily now. So I think that was the problem.
Okay, and you're also so you're also selling here. You're also selling materials here, right?
Yeah, patterns of like the Bioshock masks. Then pigments I use for the resin. I have my custom-made pigments, and yeah, I share a couple of books from friends, like the Foam Smith book.
Wow. Wow, very cool. And I see that is your cosplay in your gallery here?
Yeah, you can check it out. I have a couple of.
Oh, this is really cool.
Pictures.
The best guard. What are these made from?
This is also resin. I have a mold for it.
Wow, you're a Star Wars fan, right, Matt?
Well, that's one of the things I've not seen.
Oh, you haven't seen Mandalorian?
No. I've seen a couple of the Mandalorian. I've got so much stuff to catch up on. It's frightening. It's.
I remember this. Do you want to tell us a little again about this, Anna?
Oh God, yeah. You can see him actually in the background. I think in my yeah, you can see him. So that's Ghost. That's one of my original costumes, and I turned him into a character and main character of my graphic novel now. So there will be a complete story that I somehow just got out there.
Wow.
And, yeah.
Time Prophet asked two questions, Anna. The books are now available in English, right?
The PDF, so digital book, yeah, is available in English, but the German book is printed. So I don't have any English printed books yet.
And the molds are made out of clay? Asks Prophet.
The molds are made of silicone. Or silicone. So it's very bendy and soft.
Wow. Jeff Beeler says Matt is too busy making stuff to watch stuff.
That's true.
Yeah, he's too busy making.
Yeah, you have to sacrifice sometimes. That's it. Yeah, just go on.
Wow. And I wanted to show. Oh wait, I want to show some of your cosplay pictures. Do you want to share some, or do you not want to share some?
Mine? Yeah, sure.
Yours.
Yeah, just share them. No problem.
Oh, I want to take a really quick look at how you made Baby Yoda.
Oh yeah.
And then we're going to get into Matt. We're going to start with Matt in a sec. This is amazing. Do you just want to tell us really quick, walk us through the process, Anna?
Yeah, so basically there was this head sculpt I did with monster clay. So it's clay that doesn't harden. and you can just work on it every day, no problem. So I made the head, made the ears, and made molds of them, and then cast them with silicone. And yeah, I made the puppet with it, but the process in how I made the puppet and the wiring inside, that's too complicated to explain.
Sure.
It's just like
Sure.
I did it somehow.
Wow. Wow. And this is again, this is a puppet. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I actually have him here, so.
Oh, can we see?
That's just awesome, isn't it?
There we go. Just I have two different bodies for the puppetry. So
Yeah.
this one isn't actually made to puppeteer him like I would. Yeah. There is the ear.
Wow.
There is the other ear. Well, the mouth is like, oh, whoops. I'm sorry, I just decapitated him, but
that's okay. We can't see it.
That's yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Now, I mean, I gotta believe people have asked you to. People have asked you to make them one of these, right?
They have, yeah, but I thought Disney would be really fast on bringing out a real statue or a plushie one day. So I was like, yeah, just give it time. Disney is pretty fast.
Now, do you want to tell us really quick how you made the eyes?
The eyes are actually just like these glass domes. So I painted the backside of each glass dome and just inserted it, so I can take it out, but I don't really want to now.
No, don't take it out.
But yeah, that's basically the process. But I can't move the eyes or eyelids. That's just like it is.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
so cool.
Wow. And the ears. Wow. That looks great.
Yeah, I had to make everything separate, and then glue them on. Inserted some sort of tube in here so I can move them later. So yeah.
This looks very professional, Anna, to be honest.
Thank you.
I don't know much about this, but it seems very professional. Wouldn't you agree, Matt?
It looks like it should be in a studio, as in like the Weta Workshop or someone like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the people who did the Lord of the Rings. It's awesome. It really is.
Yeah. Wow. And I like this picture here. You added the frog to the picture.
Yeah.
I like that. Wow. Really, tell us, Anna, about the. Let's go up to. Let's tell us real quick about the graphic novel and what's this about? What's the graphic novel about?
Yeah, you can actually click on it. So yeah, it's you saw the costume earlier, the ghost costume. So I made up this whole backstory for him.
That's him, right? That's the ghost.
Yeah, that's him. You can click the other pictures. There are a couple of other pictures. Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, I had to have some sort of companion or friend. So I added her. I thought it would be a nice dynamic between them. And yeah, that's basically Ghost in space with spaceships and exploration and a story.
Is he an artificial life form?
He is, yeah. But I don't call them androids or robots. They have their own term in the story, so this wouldn't come up the name. But yeah, he basically is artificial.
So is he the only one, or is it like a race of them almost, of artificial beings?
I think I can't say too much, but they have their own planet currently. And yeah, that's all I can say. I'm sorry. It's like I don't
fine.
need
No
I don't want to
spoilers.
no spoilers. But they have
And
their own planet, yeah.
wow. So this campaign just launched, and it's you're off to a good start. What is your what is your goal here, Anna, with the campaign then?
So the story will be made anyway. I mean, I paid the artist already half of the story, and when he's done, I will pay the rest to finish the story. So if I don't, if the project isn't backed, I mean, it will be finished anyway. So everyone who backs this will get their graphic novel. And so, yeah, that's just a personal project. I just launched, and I was like, yeah, I will do this. I will try, finish this, look how people like it even. I mean, it's all about the story and characters, and hopefully I did a good job.
Wow. Yeah. And as a graphic artist, are you participating at all in anything from the
Actually, I wanted to draw everything by myself, but I figured I just need a professional. So I did the story. I did the whole script and everything. A professional editor, checked the script, and there it is. The script is done. The artist has the script and is now working on the art. So yeah, any day now I could get the first sketches, and I will of course share it with the people as soon as I can. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Bye, Philip. Thank you for joining us. And of course, Prophet had to ask before about baby Yoda. If you leave him alone, does he steal any eggs?
Oh well, he behaves. I mean, there are no eggs lying around, so should be fine.
And guys, I'm putting the link into Anna's Indiegogo campaign. Please take a look at it, and if you feel the urge to support, even the slightest urge, please do.
Thank you.
And Matt, very exciting, Anna. I was really surprised when I saw this. I was really surprised when I saw the Indiegogo campaign. I thought it's fantastic.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm like, she's moving into something else now, more creative stuff. Very impressed.
Yeah.
Matt, can I put up your maybe put up some of your video to?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay. And Anna, I know you're gonna have to leave us at some point. Whenever you have to step out, let me know.
Yeah, maybe in 15 minutes or so.
Okay. Let me just make sure I got Matt's. And so Matt has started his YouTube channel, by the way, guys. And if you're not subbed to this YouTube channel, I want you to take a minute and do so before. Let's make sure. Yeah, so this is the link to Matt's channel. And again, the name of the channel, Matt, is
3 decade do-over. Because I figure I'm going to do over the last 3 decades.
I gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So this is Matt's channel, guys. Please take a second and sub if you haven't.
The more I get used to the laptop, the quicker stuff will go onto it.
Great. Okay. And there we are. Let me just share it. And I see you've done a little bit to the channel here. Okay.
Like I say, it's a work in progress. I am learning as I go.
Yeah, we're all learning every day. And Anna is 10 steps ahead of all of us.
Oh
That's
God,
true.
no, I'm just too crazy.
Okay, so where let's see. Matt's first video here. Let's see. So we don't get a claim. Let me just blow it up a little bit. Okay. This is Matt in the shed. And this is not the last one. This is okay. So this is the last gun you're working on.
It is, yeah.
Tell us about this. Walk us through this video, Matt.
Well, I still had a bit of square pipe left, so I needed to find a gun that was square. And I figured this. I think 4 uses this gun. The GA used the gun, and I think everybody at some point has this gun. So I just thought, yeah, I haven't got enough to make Bubba, so we'll make a smaller gun. So what I'm actually going to make 2. So I've just bought myself another little BB gun, and yeah, I thought what I'd do is take this. And they are rubbish because the last one, I think me and my daughter, who is just stood here, I think we broke it within about half an hour.
10 minutes.
It only fires little BBs. It only fires. Yeah, it only fires little balls. So
It was 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes apparently. But the idea was to stick something to it because the handle and the trigger looked exactly like the one that's in Dark Matter. So right down to all the markings. So the idea was to turn that into something bigger that looked like the gun from Dark Matter. So wow. That's the inside of it. So I've started to cut up the plastic and make a frame to build the model round. So yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely working it out as you go. So it's although less mistakes with this than I made with Bubba. It's like I'm learning as I go as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're making 2 of these, you said, right?
Yeah. There's pictures with Molly, and it just looked like she should have 2 of them rather than 1. So it's and what I did try and do with this one is drink more coffee for this one because there was a bottle of beer in every picture I took when I built Bubba.
Oh no!
so this one you can see there's now mugs of coffee there. So
yes, it's coffee, folks.
It's definitely coffee. But yeah, it's the first time I use it. I mean, the bit I'm sanding there is actually the bit I knocked off earlier, and I built that. It was supposed to be a great jig. I'd make the where's the camera? So for the round bit here, the oval bit, I thought, thanks to Anna, I'll melt some plastic. So I made a jig. It took me 2 days. I measured it all to the millimeter, and it was absolutely useless and didn't work at all. So I tried one freehand, and it came out perfect.
Wow.
So it was just fun to do. It's just fun to spend time trying to create stuff.
Matt says, Prophet says maybe you should do some thumbnails for the videos.
Okay, then what's a thumbnail for a start?
The thumbnail is it's an image that you like. If you go to like my YouTube channel, like we have an image like for Dark Matter Monday. It's an image that you see in the little YouTube box before you click on the video.
Preview.
Yeah,
there you go. That's something for me to work on. So
I use Adobe Spark for that. It's really good. It's really easy. Adobe Spark is really easy, and it's free. Time Prophet says my brother owned a joystick they used on the Marauder. It's just a PC joystick. Wow, interesting.
Oh, cool. That is cool.
DD Myers again says Anna, great work. Gotta go, says Jeff. Bye, Jeff. Thanks for hanging out with us. Time Prophet says maybe you should try Adobe Illustrator.
Right. I mean, I've got Adobe Rush. That's how I'm videoing. Just because that's what I found first, to be quite honest. But yeah, it's definitely a learning curve, and I'm enjoying making the videos as well as making the weapons. So
how are you making these cuts right here? These cutouts? What are you using to make the cutouts?
Well, I found a Dremel in my shed as well. I've got the wealth of tools in my shed that I never knew I had. Although I say I never knew I had, apparently it's not mine; it's my other half's. So yeah, it's just a case of drilled a couple of holes and then ground it out with the Dremel in between. But
so you're drilling them. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, so drilling them out and then a lot of sanding because I'm not quite as accurate as Anna. So that I generally cut big so that I can sand down.
You're fine. You're definitely fine.
Well, that was the inside assembly. But the biggest problem I have is glue. I can't appear to go anywhere near super glue without gluing myself to something.
Is that somebody's laughing in the background, huh?
That's my daughter, because I had to tell her off because she kept running from the shed through the garden and shouting to my other half, "Mum, Dad's glued himself to Bubba again, and it just sounds wrong." So it's I had to say, no, you've got to tell Mum when you get into the room, not through the garden. But
yeah.
But the grooves on the bottom were some of the hardest to do. They just, I've only got metal files. I don't know if there is such a thing as a plastic file, but yeah, they just took absolutely ages to sand down. And
wow.
And then the lights inside it were just fairy lights. It's
and look who we have here in this video.
There you go. Do you want to say hello, Mommy? Okay. I better get her to wave hello. But yeah, Bubba was that's my daughter, Molly. So
hello.
Say hello.
Thank you for joining us.
She can't believe I've let her stay up this late because it's 20 past 11.
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Late. Yeah, that's all right. Last night I went to bed at 1:30 and I start work at 6. So that's.
I'm 1 hour in the future.
Oh, so it's even later. That's,
yeah.
I mean, this end bit here is I was inspired by Joe. I had a shot of Glenn Morangi when I finished Bubba, my own little whiskey club, and for the end of this pistol, I had a nice shot of Glenn Livett. So
good.
So it's so I need a different whiskey for when I finish the next gun.
And I want to take real before we wrap up. I want to take a walkthrough for the Bubba gun. If you can walk us through the Bubba gun.
Well, this was in October when I was on the Dark Matter Monday. The disco lights had broke, so they weren't working. So because I didn't have a laptop, I mean, I don't want to say I'm not tech savvy, but I didn't really have a smartphone until about 3 years ago. So there is no video of building Bubba, but I thought I'd make one of repairing it because I had to take everything apart to get inside it. And yeah, it's just me taking it apart, really. Obviously, this will really wind the Dagger up. The camera's the wrong way around for YouTube. But yeah, I've learned that lesson. But yeah, so the what you see there is the plastic frame that holds the barrels on Bubba is made from the offcut of the perspex from the shed windows.
Oh,
so it's really? Just clear. It's just clear perspex.
Interesting. And I think you're documenting everything as well is fantastic. But you both documented everything. That's fantastic. What are we looking at here?
That is Bubba before it was built. So before and the trigger mechanism is a boiler part. I've got no idea which boiler part it is, but it looks like a trigger. So yeah, I've got another one of them, so I could actually make another Bubba, which I must do at some point.
Wow. What does Molly think you should make next?
What do you think I should make next?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I want to make Two's gun, but I'm not sure. It's quite curved, Two's gun is, and I'm not quite sure whether I should trust myself with heat again just yet, or whether I should let the injuries heal from last time. But yeah, I've got pictures of that I've got off the internet of the GA guns. Oh, that's my faithful file. I don't know if I'm using the right tools, but it does the job.
Wow.
Hey, whatever works, right?
That's it. You know, you use what you've got, and especially in lockdown, it's not like you can.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can go out buying stuff. But
this is one positive thing that came out of COVID lockdown, huh?
It is, and I think I found something that I really enjoy doing, and they're just the lights inside.
You know, guys, there's a lot of fan films that could use help, like the one, you know. I mean, I see a lot of fan films could purchase stuff from both of you guys.
Yeah, Dark Matter fan fiction. Oh, that's the stand.
Oh, that's a stand. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Joe at one point said that they didn't have it working because it wasn't worth the hassle. And I must admit, I couldn't find a way to get it to work, but I managed to make a hinge out of a propelling pencil. So it's so that sort of works in the end.
Wow, Matt, as to wrap things up, can you show us? Can you hold it up and show us again? Can you show us?
Yeah,
can you show us both?
Yeah,
and maybe Anna can show us the Titan as well.
Yeah, so
if she has it again.
So that's the
wow.
That's the sort of Galactic Authority pistol. And I think you need two. I don't think you can have one pistol.
I'm holding all three.
And that's the bit that Anna helped me with.
Beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful stuff.
And if I can try and do it without crashing the kitchen.
Beautiful, Anna. Wow. Beautiful.
And
that's Bubba.
Wow.
So yeah.
And I'm sorry, the first gun you held up, Matt, also has a light. You said?
Yeah, it has.
It's blue.
Yeah, it's just. Well, to be honest, it was another light I bought for Molly's room, but. I was working on it at night one. I thought, you know, it'd be cool if there was just a little blue light at the bottom of it. So she lost that one as well.
Wasn't it a funny story? Yesterday, Anna, they were telling us the actor Jeff Tervainen was with Joe, and they were talking about how a police raided their filming. Were you listening, Matt?
Yeah, I've met Jeff. It's I'd have loved to have chatted with him last night. We've got a lot in common, but yeah,
they were filming. They were filming, I think, in Ontario, and the police raided the warehouse next to them or something like that. And the police came in, and of course Jeff was sitting there. The actor was sitting there with his laser gun, and
oh no.
But nothing happened. But it was just a funny thing funny story to tell.
We got Jeff very, very drunk at Invasion Comic Con. It was his birthday, and we got him absolutely hammered.
Which Comic Con was it?
It was Invasion 2018 in London.
Invasion.
It was my first proper Comic Con, and yeah, on my profile picture on Twitter, he looks nearly as hungover as I am. But funnily enough, at that Comic Con, Roger and Aaron from Killjoys went into a chemist. They were telling us a story the next day, and they joked with the chemist that if they didn't have the right money, they might just walk out, and the chemist threatened them with the police. So they were only joking, but they were saying that we've definitely misread the English sense of humour. Because they thought they were having a laugh with the girl in the chemist, and she took it completely seriously.
Guys, I want to remind everybody in the chat and watching on the replay to check both of these individuals out. Amazing stuff from Anna and Matt. Let me put one more time in before we say goodbye. I want to put the Baby Yoda. Are you liking the fact that they named him Grogu or not, Anna?
I think it grows on one, but it was weird at the first time. But I think I'm okay with it actually now. I'm okay. So yeah.
I want to put in first. I'm putting in Anna's information in again, and I want to make sure you're following Anna on Twitter because I think it's important to both of these individuals are very active and they share a lot of stuff that they're doing. So you might want to be following them.
And Instagram. Anna's got an amazing Instagram.
Yeah.
I hate the name Grogu. Oh no.
And this is Anna's website. And from there, you can follow Anna and get to her Instagram as well from her Twitter. And amazing stuff. Matt's YouTube channel, guys, is 1 second. Hold on. This is Matt's YouTube channel. And I tell us real quick, what is the next thing apart from the Indie? Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot to put up your Indiegogo 1 second. And Anna's Indiegogo again.
No problem.
Make sure you guys check it out and back the Indiegogo. This is an amazingly talented woman.
Thank you. Appreciate every support, definitely.
And again, Matt's. But while I put up Matt's website, Anna, tell us what you're working on now, apart from the Indiegogo. Anything you want to share?
I don't really know. I mean, I'm still catching up on a couple of orders, and then I need to do something new. Who knows what?
A Stargate.
The Stargate. Okay, I will look into that. I promise you that. I will look into it.
We have seen a few people, right, Matt? We have seen a few people create a small tabletop Stargate, right, with a DHD and stuff.
Yeah. There's a few. There's one that works as well. I've seen on Twitter. So
one that works.
Yeah, you obviously can't go through it, but it turns, it spins and on its own and locks in the chevrons. So
wow,
so well out of my price range.
I need to check that out then.
And let me just put in Matt's Twitter, and make sure you guys are following Matt on Twitter. And again, as well, I'm putting in his channel. And so, Anna, any final words from your end that you would like to?
Thank you for the invite, and it was a lot of fun with you, PJ, and Matt, of course.
It's been great, yeah.
It was a lot of fun for us.
It was definitely fun. And thank you for the chat, for being here, and whatever you do with the links, you're welcome.
And guys, when you need to buy somebody a present, go to Anna's website. Buy it there.
Oh, buy it there.
And Matt, any final words?
No, thanks for the invite. Thanks for the invite. It's yeah, and yeah, let's hope there's a few more makes. I might look at a blink drive as well at some point, and something less weaponly. Well, I've been looking for cases to put one in, but I can't find one thin enough yet. But I'll find one.
You're gonna make a blink drive? Oh, like the little card thing?
Well, and the case that it goes in, I've got a picture of that. I'm sort of working on as well. So I've got an idea of how to get it to light up and things like that when you put a card in. So we'll see if that works.
Wow. Celine says, please, a Stargate.
Please start it.
But also, if there's any room on the Monday show, let us know.
If there's any what? I'm sorry?
If there's any room on the Monday show, let us know anytime.
Yeah, I will. And Anna, when you get a chance, you might want to check out Dark Matter.
Definitely, yeah.
And
as soon
all
as
right, guys.
possible.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Time Prophet, Dee Dee Myers, Taylor Beats, Celine, Jeff Beeler, Nate. Hello, Nate. Everybody who's Darius, everybody who's Michael Weir, Galinda, everybody who's been in here, and everybody who's watching us on the replay. Thank you, guys. You guys have a blessed night. Thank you, Anna and Matt. It's an honor to have you. You guys are amazingly talented.
Thank you both as well.
Gute Nacht,
Thank you. Thank
alles.
you too.
And your stuff's awesome, man.
Gute Nacht.
Goodbye. Yes, Time Prophet.